barely saw they had a picture of the evacuation route coming off the Keys. He said it was bumper to bumper. They may live in Margaritaville, but they ain't stupid.
Well, they didn't say that it happened here, you know, I think they just come this way.
Yeah, I remember when Rita came through and they tried to evacuate Houston, and 100 people died on the highway. Yeah, I'm hardly fooled everybody though. They didn't expect it to do what it did, and it went nuts, kind of like Celia. I sure wished I had a notch filter on this set of twins.
Receiver with my TR4C.
Gentlemen, from N5 OJB, we can signal on the band. Hello to all you fine fellas.
Good evening, Denver.
W5RU, you sure are bleeding up on the net. We're fixing to start up there on 3870. Just saw a little star to let you know. KM5QS. That was W5RU. Oh, wait a minute, I bet you I didn't talk to him. I just saw who he is. Oh, it wasn't that. I was just going to tell him to fix me to have a net. I wasn't supposed to him, but I forgot. I just told him.
the Much better. What was I hearing up there?
Sorry, come back?
Yeah, I'm not quite on. I don't know exactly where our frequency is. What radio are you on right now, Neil?
Yeah, I threw in the Z6450. It's one of the size and stuff. I had the old Kingwood MC60 in there. I guess you don't like it.
Well, it was way too much drive. I mean, we could hear you louder than anybody else on this frequency.
Oh man, many apologies, fellas. KG5DRB.
Well, it happens. No lasting harm is done. But I'm glad you figured out what it was.
Yeah, I hear you up in there, little flying saucer trip there.
Well, you've had that radio and that amplifier before, right? But not with that mic, maybe?
Yeah, that's a Roger.
Oh, okay. Well, now we know.
Okay, am I getting in okay?
Oh, yeah, you're sounding fine now. And you're on a modern radio, so we know this is 3870?
Yeah, right. Just wanted to see how it sounded, guys. Jim, y'all out there, take care. KG5DRB, we'll be on the phone.
Yeah, noise sounds great, Dale. Yeah, well, I'm having a bad time over here. That noise I've complained about is twice as loud tonight over here. And this time I could walk out with a transistor radio and I could hear it under the tower line. So I'm going to have to call some authorities. I mean, I won't hear half the stations on the net tonight. It's awful.
Down your balls and everybody else faded out, but I got a 9, a solid 9. Coming through.
Well, now, are you hearing something all over the band or just on this frequency? I mean, I can hear it other places, but right here on 3870 it's awful.
It's all over the radio, Glenn.
Okay, yeah, I've got something even worse than that going on over here. It sounds like a machine running.
Yeah, we've got a solar event that is really bad going on right now.
Well, Jay, I've got something coming off of the cables in the front of my house, and I've complained about it for a few weeks. It's at least twice as loud tonight. I can't believe it.
Have you got a 30-06?
Well, I'm afraid here in the city, out in the country, Jay, that'd be one thing, but here, Central Austin probably can't do it.
Well, you shoot from cover and nobody knows who did it.
It's I've got 3 different internet companies out there, plus the electricity, plus the regular telephone lines, all in the front of my house. Something is terribly wrong out there.
Man, he tried to get you in jail.
Well, I wouldn't have to listen to it if I was in jail. It might be a relief.
Oh, hey, good evening to you. If you can hear me,
I hear you great, Doug.
Hey, Lynn, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Nick. Well, I'm complaining about the noise that the power company or the internet companies are doing something to my radio here tonight. I can hardly hear anybody. You sound great, Nick. There's not no way.
Okay, K5EF. How strong is it?
Well, it's 2 inch units above the background noise.
Oh,
yeah, it is. It's real bad.
Good.
75 CF, I can hear you.
Yeah, hi, Jerry. Nick, what's new on your end?
Oh, nothing. Just working today, and I remembered it was the net, so I ran up here and turned the rig on, okay?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm making a little bit of progress here. I've got things reorganized, and we're going to get started on the rack mount 20A project, and I think the VFO Matic is going to find a place over there.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've got that homebrew set that you sent me just about finished. It's all cleaned up and cap changed, and now I'm just going to bring out the control socket on the back, and I'll be ready to power it up, guys.
Well, that's pretty exciting, and the fact that the person had put modern stuff in it, I wonder if it was, can you tell if it was originally built that way, or if he went back and put in the Collins mechanical filter stuff? Any idea?
Oh, no, this was originally and purposefully done. There's no, it's not anywhere like the typical ham homebrew. I mean, this thing was done really spectacularly well. I mean, all the wiring, harnesses inside are all laced, and the wires are all at parallel. There's no crossovers. I mean, it was really well done.
That's very cool. That's going to be fun to hear it on the air.
Well, it's going to be fun just getting it documented and taking pictures of it. It really ought to be an electric radio, because somebody did a spectacular job. There was only one screw up in it. You could tell where a guy had drilled 2 holes and put a grommet in one of them near where the power amplifier, the 6146 is, but that's the only change that he made.
Well, it's an incredible story, because, see, I know of 2 other of those, the sideband package, but they're cursed with the original ST241 crystals, and nobody can use them, you know. So there are others out there, but whoever did that, maybe if we get it in electric radio, somebody will know where it came from.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, because, someone really sharp did this. It wasn't a typical homebrew, and you have a lot of neat little features to it. It's really a nice set. You know, the original article had a link-coupled output. This one has a tie network.
Okay. Somebody knew what he was doing, as you said.
Yeah, so it's different. It's got, it's got output for a box, and it's got a lot of neat features built into it that the original did.
Well, I think it needed to end up in your hands, and I think what we did was great, because I'm into the transceive projects, and I know how to do those with the early Central Electronics converters. So when I get the other one, the VFO Matic going, I'll have 3 different transceive stations over here.
Oh, man. You need to write those up. That would be a pretty interesting article.
Maybe. One of these days. We'll see how it all comes out.
All right, I'll stand by. K5EF.
WB5DY.
Oh, hello, Cliff.
How does it sound?
Well, it sounds great. What's up?
Just checking.
Yeah, sounds good. Good to hear you.
Yeah, well, I've been recovering from knee surgery and working half days and not paying much attention to radio, so hopefully I'm back on for a couple nights a week.
What did you have done to your knee?
Oh, I did a replacement on the right knee.
Well, both of mine been done, and I can tell you it's tough during the recovery, but you'll like it down the road quite a lot, I think.
I did the left one back in December, so this is putting the finishing touch on the problem.
Okay, so you know. All right, well, I like mine. We roller skate once a week.
I don't think I want to take that risk, but yeah, I'm very aggressive on the stationary bicycle and physical therapy twice a week, and then I'm also going to the health club now.
Oh yeah, you're doing it right. Hey, by the way, we've changed breakfast places. I had trouble with the food there too. We're at El Nuevo, Mexico, just a few blocks away.
I may try that then. I'll get back with you.
Yeah, I won't be there this Saturday because we've got a Celtic Musical Festival out at Sherwood Forest. I won't be there this weekend. But yeah, Saturday, and they open at 8 o'clock, so it's not quite as early.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Well, put me on the list. We'll talk later.
I got you.
K5EF, Ray 5EF. Howdy.
Hey, Joseph.
Just saying hello.
Joseph, I knew you were in there, but I didn't get you on the list. Thanks for reminding me.
Okay.
I changed the call. Does it sound okay?
Hey, there's Mike. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, Joseph. How you doing?
Good. You sound real good.
Well, good. I try hard. I'm sure enjoying this cool weather, but it's fixing to leave us pretty quick.
We're going to have 59 in the morning.
I know, but by the end of next week, it's going to be hot again, up in the 90s here.
Good to hear you.
Hey, Lynn, I'm glad you said that about Saturday. I've got errands to run. Things breaking. I've been on a
Your radios will appreciate it, George. Yeah, I would have gotten a message to you.
Well, I've cleaned out all the miles. Everything that's been sitting here for 10 or 15 years collecting dust is out in the garage. I went to Walmart today, me and a buddy. Vacuum cleaner and broke the belt in the vacuum cleaner somehow, maybe. And no good deed goes unpunished.
Well, it was the right thing to do.
It's not a destination.
My clock looks like it's about the bottom of the hour. Mr. CIV, Jimmy over there?
Yeah, we're in them. Somebody has a buzz.
Yeah, I hear it. Well, you want to talk? Shall I? I don't think Guy's here, is he?
I don't know. I hadn't heard him, Lynn. I'll let you start.
Okay. And I moved just a little bit. I think what's right on you, but if somebody doesn't like where we are, we'll correct it. Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. This is K5LYN. My name's Lynn. We're fixing to have the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. There are numerous emergencies going on in the world today. Does anybody need this frequency for any kind of communication that's of emergency nature? We'll stand by and listen a minute. All right, I don't hear it. Okay, let me say also, I've got some even worse locally generated noise, so I'm not going to hear it from the station tonight. If somebody comes in and I don't hear them, Jim or somebody else, go ahead and pick them up, because it's even worse here tonight than it's been the last month. Okay, we get together here on Wednesday evenings and talk about the early days of single sideband. A lot of vacuum tube radios are heard here. We do a little buy-sell trade if they're vacuum tube or vintage radio related. We accept questions about radios that people are working on. If they're stumped with a problem, this is a good place to come for technical advice on older radios. So if you've got a question, put it out there. Maybe somebody can figure it out. I'm on the call invest line tonight. We've got quite a few people hanging out. Let me call about 6 or 7 or so that I know are here, and then we'll give it to Jim, let him talk to some folks. And if we didn't hear you on the early list, let us know you're there, and we'll get you on board, and then we'll take some check-in. So, my neighbor is who I heard first, Mr. TXW. George, what do you say? K5LYN.
Howdy, Lynn, and all around the net for the finest hour of ham radio in the week. Everything seems to be working on the S-Line 32S1, the 75S3 that you fixed. 30L1, and everything just seems to be humming right along. I'm keeping my eyes on them because I don't trust them, of course, after some recent troubles. 10 Delta microphone, the loop is going to change. I'll tell you, I've got all kinds of work to do here, tree work, and but that'll be in November sometime, I think. So I'm hearing people pretty good. WB5TXW back to net.
Sounding good, George. Mr. QS, hey, Jay, what about it? I know you've had 3 or 4 radios up tonight. What are we going to hear right now? Over to you.
Well,
I'll inflict my set of Kenwood 599 twins on you. They seem to be working fairly decent this evening. As long as I stay out of the mic a little bit, I have to remember is 664 drives the pants off of them, and when it does that, they tend to do the same thing to the amplifier. So I got to back off a little bit, but everybody's sounding great, even with the solar stuff we got going on. Of course, it's starting to get dark, and it should turn around and maybe might even help us some. I don't know. Sitting here thankful that we've had our share of the hurricanes for a while. Feeling sorry for the folks that are fixing to catch it again. Other than that, well, and I haven't done anything with the college yet. Something always seems to keep getting in the way. I did fool with my antennas some more today. Changed the route of the feed line a little bit. Didn't accomplish a whole lot. Just make it look better. It still works the same. That's about it. Nothing else major that I can think of for the moment. KM5QS. Back to you, Ed.
Sounded good, Jay. Okay, I know that Doug was in there. IS was strong a while ago. How about it, Doug? K5LYN.
Okay, K5LYN and the net W5IS. Well, good evening to everybody. And I'm running TR4C tonight, driving a Swan Mark II amplifier. And I'm listening to you on R4C. It helps for some of that splatter. I've got a 1.5 in the receiver, and so I can get away from that splatter. But there you go, man. It's pretty loud. I don't know where it's coming from, and it's so hard. But anyway, it don't make any difference. But appreciate you picking me up and running the net, Lynn. Hope it continues. Propagation keeps on where you can hear everybody. W5IS.
Doug, I think you're the strongest I've heard you in a long time, so things are getting better for sure. Sounding good tonight. Okay, I'm going to talk to EIJ, and I think I heard DPK in there, and after that we'll give it over to Jim. Let him talk to the folks. Hey, what about it, Joseph? K5LYN. Over you.
Howdy, Lynn. K5LYN, Whiskey Alpha 5 Echo India Juliet, Joseph and Magnolia. Evening, gents. And I agree with George. This is the best hour on ham radio in a week's time. He's a nice guy. I'm looking forward to belting with him. Guys, I'm talking to you on a Central Electronics 200V. You guys, and I'm listening to you guys on a Drake R4 Charlie. Anyway, there's a bunch of guys, so I don't want to hold it. I'm glad the hurricane is going some other way, and I know Nick is too. I'm sure he is. Boy, the last thing New Orleans needs is another hurricane. Okay, guys, I don't want to hold it. K5LYN in the net, WA5EIJ, over.
Outstanding, Joseph. Okay, Dennis, did I hear you in there a while ago? How about it? W5DGK, K5LYN.
K5LYN and the net. This is W5DGK. Yeah, good evening, Lynn and everybody on the net. This is a new radio to me anyway. It's a TR3. We got a throttle back pretty far, driving the Alpha 76, and about 800 watts, somewhere in that vicinity anyway. And let's see, the microphone is a Drake 7075. The rig's real clean, and found an RV3 that's coming here pretty soon, so we'll have the matching RV3 shortly so we can stick the power supply away, and hopefully the rig sounds okay, and we're still playing with it. Got a nice receiver, I really enjoy it. Back to you, Lynn, K5LYN, W5DGK.
Yeah, it's very nice, Dennis. I think you and I, our memories go back about the same years. When we were kids, everybody was impatient for Drake to put out a transceiver. They had wonderful receivers on the market, but they were a little bit slower than some of the other companies in getting the transceiver out. When the TR3 came along, everybody celebrated. And it lived up to expectations. Now, yours is quite good. Did it come, did you have to scramble for a power supply? Did it come with a power supply? Or what was the story on that, Dennis?
No, it came with the power supply. We only don't have the speaker with it, but a fella up in Missouri's got an RV3 that he was using for his with his TR4, and he found a RV4. So I'm going to get his RV3, and he's going to have a brand new looking RV4 that he's going to put with his TR4, and everyone's going to be happy.
Well, congratulations. We did some email about that. Just for the heck of it sometime, try that RV3 into a central electronics exciter and see if it works as I have heard that it does. That would be fun to play with sometime.
Yeah, I understand they do work, so I'll let you know if I find out anything. I should have it, probably sometime next week.
Very cool. All right, I've missed. I just gotten there 30 seconds too late twice at Hamfest, and that's the one we want because it's got a vacuum tube instead of a solid state device in there. All right, I said I was going to give us a gem, didn't I? Better do it. KB5VIV and the boat anchors, K5LYN.
All right, Lynn. All right, folks, this is KB5VIV. Have a little bit of an allergy problem, so I may not sound right. Tonight I'm on the FT102, going into the amplifier, big black box over there that does the tuning part. That goes out there to the ladder line set antenna. Hopefully everybody's hearing me all right. We start up here near the top. Hey, Gary, W5BFA.
Yeah, Jim, good to hear you. Yeah, you sound a little stuffed up. We're still covering you, okay? And now we're on the old ST101EE to the ST220, 200 ready. Microphones are deep in, and I'm going to get the information. Put that one down the door of this phone, put it back up and measure it, and got it up to 27 feet to the apex, so we're not doing too bad. So you 27 feet to the old inverted V thumb. Trying to get up off the rail. Everybody sounded real good tonight, and glad to hear everybody. And glad nobody got hurt or anything during the storm, and we did okay here. We didn't even get damp hardly, so it worked out real good. And enjoy this old Quebec and the best line on the Action Radio like they say, whatever unknown you get. So, go ahead, Jim, and don't get too stuffed up there. KB5VIV, W5BFA.
All right, Gary, the little 101's doing you a good job. All right, Mr. Jim down there in 4, WJ5MS.
Oh, good. Well, just out over in the Pacific. It all sits on one screen right here and big technical. Talking to you on our 820 tonight, just like 2 feet and sitting out there. The 80 meter wire is all we're running now, and it'll work everything I need to work all the way to 10 meters. If everybody's like Lynn said, stayed out of harm's way. Back to you there, Jim, and hope you get rid of your allergy problem.
Hi, Jim. 0820's working up this way. When you gonna get your other thing fixed?
I had to go and order a couple of little pieces, and what are they doing? Blaming their cartridges and shipping on the store.
right, let's see. Mr. W5DK, are you still here?
Yes, sir, Jim. Good evening, everybody on the net. W5DK, Don, out of Spring Branch, North San Antonio. Checking in. Everybody sounds good. I'm on the CR4 again tonight, so we'll trust the Rusty and going through a Beach Fit 2060 out for the double extended set to ladder line or picture line. Has anybody reported on Captain Ron?
I've been kind of out of pocket, so no, I do not know that.
I got a report. I just don't want to be redundant.
Okay.
Well, I spent the last 2 weekends at Fort A helping my brother and sister-in-law and a couple other friends with generators, fuel, and ice, whatnot, wiring and whatnot. So, but I happened to get by and see Captain Ron. He's in the bathroom. His tower folded over at the second floor bracket. I think it was 45. So all of his stuff is down. Repeater antennas are on some buildings that you can see from the front. He had about 30 inches or more water in the first floor. That's where the sad part starts. It didn't already start, but he had a lot here on the first floor. All of his amplifiers, 3 or 4 or 5 amplifiers are underwater. And a bunch of rigs on racks underwater. Got a big collection of E104 microphones, which I'm talking on, by the way, one of them. But yeah, some gold ones that were underwater, a bunch of other ones that got water from the ceiling, and things upstairs got water on them. You could need a lot of help to get his house back going, and a lot of stuff that you can imagine is pretty bad off. So keep them in your prayers, that's all I can say. Going down that way, I delivered a few things to help him out, but he's going to need a lot to get back to where he can make himself whole again, I'm sure. That's all I got. I'll get back to you. Good evening to everybody. Question, Jim?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Don, K5LYN. You said Ron, I probably know him, but what's his call? Get me clear on that, will you? Yeah, I'm sorry. Captain Ron, KG5. Oh, yeah, I do know him. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's a terrible story. Tell him don't throw out the gold E104s. They're still gold. If you've seen the one I looked at, it looks pretty bad. Well, that's a sorry situation. I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks for filling us in. Go ahead, Jim. Back to you.
All right. Well, hopefully everything will work out. There's a lot of wind and crap that's been going on here. All right, let's see. Hey, Glenn up there, WB5L, what's going on?
Hello, WB5. From WB5L, and up in Northwest Arkansas. Checking in for the BoatAnchorNet. I hope everybody's doing good. I know y'all had a rough time down there along with me. Glad to hear everybody on my air. We are running the great CR4 tonight. And microphone is a studio live audio technical. Goes into a master transformer over to the CR4 and all that goes into it. SB1000 up to 122 on the tower. Looks
All right, Glenn, you're sounding good up there. Old Drake's working good for you, brother.
Well, thank you. I thought I heard a portable 5 in there. I don't know if anybody else can hear that or not. All I can hear is this portable 5 in there. And I don't know if anybody else can copy it, but anyway, I'll call my phone up there.
Yeah, I think at Sugar United, with all the adjacents there, brother, it's going to be pretty rough. Okay, Roger, the generator and the portable antenna, like I said, the copy's pretty rough with everything else that's going on, over. A little bit, but still some of the adjacent stuff's getting you there. Alright, glad we could help. Alright, hey Pepper, KD5QCL, you still here? Then we'll come back to him. Hey Denver, N50JB, what's going on over in Gonzales?
Oh, in Texas, I can't stop it. If I can figure out if it's a big fat, I'll be in good shape. N50JB in Gonzales, Texas on the old Tempo 1, as usual. And you guys all sounding good out there tonight. I'm running it into that 10 through 75 meter fan dipole and without an amplifier, just barefooted as can be. So listening to a straight old radio tonight. Jim, I'll let you get it back.
All right, Denver, well, the tempo's working good for you over here, but I don't see no trouble with it.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right, let's see about Mr. Nick over there, K5EF. What's going on over that way?
Oh, hey, Mr. Jim, K5EF. You sounded great. It's funny, when you're on the, I guess before the net really starts, it might be about S8, S9, and then suddenly, when the net's here, you're 20 over. So, your amplifier is doing fine. Anyway, just wanted to say hello to everybody on the net. I heard W5SU Portable 5. He's running about an S9 or so on the meter, but the noise level's right there too. But I did hear some hum on your signal, old man, so you might want to check that. Probably just a shield problem on the microphone. Anyway, that's it. $73, K5EF.
All right, Nick. You sounded good from over there. I didn't hear what you were on.
I'm using KWM2 and the 30L1 and my sloper array. I am working on a new boat anchor, I guess. I'm rebuilding a 6-element Telrex to 20 meters, guys.
Roger, that big one.
Yeah, it's 46-foot long boom. It takes up the backyard pretty good.
Roger. Yeah, that's kind of like my big 6-meter beam. It's only 54 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's like having a crystal filter on a big stick.
Roger. Well, I'm glad the amplifier is working anyway.
Oh, yeah, man, you sound good over here. Always a great signal.
Well, I ain't sounding too good right now because I'm hearing myself in the other receivers, and those are pretty stopped.
Yeah, but it ain't stopping the estimator. You were 30 over.
Roger. All right, let's see. Mr. Cliff, WB5DYA.
Well, good evening, everybody on the net. Here is WB5DYA, Cliff in Cedar Park. Beautiful signals tonight, moderate noise, good weather. Worked half a day today, and let's see. The next work phone call doesn't start till 9:30 tonight, so I got some time to enjoy the radio. Talking on one of my AC stations, the ST 902 station with the matching amplifier. What's that called? 2100Z to a fan dipole that includes 75 meters, I guess, and the AC microphone for that. But everything's operating and sounding good, so back to that control.
All right. Let's block buckle pedal there. Everything's working good over here, plenty loud.
Can I comment a couple things?
Do what, Cliff?
I got some things I like to pedal. Can I list them?
Sure, as long as they're boat anchor.
They are. First thing I got tonight is a Collins MP2 power supply. That's the power supply that mates in the back of a KWM2. It shows its age, but it works real well, and the connector that mates to the transceiver is in excellent shape, as is the power cord. $150 plus shipping. I have a Valiant front panel. It looks very good. Well above average. I want $30 plus shipping. And then I have a 51S1 front panel. Off of a Collins 51S1, brand new. And I want $100 for that plus shipping. So contact me via phone, not email. Following phone number, 512-775-0898. Say again, 512-775-0898. How copy?
I think I got all that, Cliff.
Well, thank you.
All right, guys. If you're in need of a Collins NE2 power supply, that's the one that fits in the back of the KWM2. Cliff said it shows its age, but everything else is just like it should be. $150. Got a Valiant front panel. If you need that, it says it looks pretty good, $30. Got a 51S1 front panel that looks very good, $100. All this is plus shipping, guys. If you're interested in any of this, 512-775-0898. 512-775-0898. How's that, Cliff?
QSL. Thank you.
All right. Hey, let's see what Mr. Mike over there's got. KL7CD.
Okay, Jim. KB5ZIV, KL7 Charlie Delta Mike in New Braunfels, Texas. Everybody's just booming in here tonight. So like, Jim, you're 30 over. Your signal came way up. Everybody's signal came way up in about the last 5 minutes. Denver out there, N50JB, running barefoot with his Tempo 1 was 20 over. And copied Nick solid. Everybody's 10 to 15, 20 over. But Jim, you're just a little bit above them. At my QTH anyway. So I'm running the Workhorse Helicrafters Twins here tonight, SX117, receiver HT44, transmitter in transceive mode, and Heathkit SP220 amplifier up to a slightly inverted V. It's pretty close to a flat top, but it does sag down on the ends a little bit, maybe 5 feet. Apex at 25 feet. And a Shure 444 microphone. We got 4 1/4 to 4 1/2 inches, depending on which rain gauge you want to believe, out of Harvey at our QTH. I was in New Mexico at the time, and I had a neighbor checking the house, and of course, 4 1/4, 4 1/2 inches ain't much as far as flooding or anything like that, so we weathered it pretty well. Neighbor's tree did blow down in the backyard across my fence, it took out some limbs out of the biggest live oak tree I have in the backyard. And they were out there cutting those up today, and but it didn't catch my antenna. My antenna wasn't back in that part of the yard, so everything was still operational when I got back here. I do have a need I want to advertise. I'm working on a national RAO-7 Navy receiver, original, and it does not play, and I've pretty much determined the problem is in the final audio section, and the problem that I have is I don't have a decent schematic. I went on Bama and I got an RAO-2 schematic off there, but it's so small, even with a magnifying glass, I can't really follow it too well. I'm sure I can fix this receiver, but I need a schematic. So if anybody has a RAO series of receivers, a good schematic, a decent sized schematic, if you could contact me and scan it, photograph it. I need mostly the audio section, final audio section. Last, like the detector and the first AF amplifier and the final power AF amplifier section of the schematic. That would really help me out. Anyway, that's it. Oh, Jim, by the way, I had all my family over Labor Day, and I filleted off some breasts of those doves that I shot out there with you and wrapped them in bacon, and some of them I put jalapenos in. My daughter and granddaughter can't hardly take the heat, so I made some plain ones for them, but we all had a big feast here. My wife made a salad and made a skillet-baked apple pie, and we had bread, garlic bread, and man, it was great. Anyway, that's it from New Braunfels. KB5ZIV, everybody's really sounding good tonight. Noise level's not too bad. Kilo Lima 7 Charlie Delta in the Hill Country.
All right, Mike, sounding good down here. All right, guys, Mike's in need of a decent schematic for a national RAO-7 receiver, specifically the final audio section. If you got something like that, you can scan it for him. They'd sure be happy to have it so he can get the receiver going. So y'all can help Mike out and see what you can do. All right, Lynn, I ran out of everything that I had written down. I don't know if I missed anything that you had written down.
Recheck.
Yeah, Jim.
That was a national what?
RAO-7, I believe is what he said.
Yeah, Roger, it's a Navy receiver. RAO-7. They made a RAO maybe 1, 2, 3, all the way through 8 or 9. I don't know, but they're very similar. Some have S meters, some don't. Mine does not have an S meter, and it's based on the design of one of the 1930s era national receivers, like a NC-100, NC-110, something like that. I feel way too late sometimes at night. That's my hobby.
There you go, Mike. He doesn't sleep sometimes, so he can peruse the internet for a while.
Yeah, roger.
All right, Lynn, like I said, I ran out all of them on my list. Did I miss any that you had on your list?
Oh, I got one, and we'll go from there. This is K5LYN returning, and I'm still on the call and test line. And Mike, KL7CD, I'm going to send you an email. Dave Stinson, and as soon as I think of his call, we'll get that to you. He's one of the world-class authorities on radios of that type and era, military radios. Hey, Mr. Dale, one of my other neighbors, KG5DRV. Dale, you still over there somewhere? K5LYN. Well, he might have moved on. Then there was Pepper, KD5QCL. Pepper, you still there? I don't hear those folks. So let's see who else might want to talk to us tonight. Who else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? K5LYN. Listening?
W35.
Well, that was a bunch of people. I heard Rusty, WK5R. Rusty, let's talk to you, and then we'll figure out who the other guys were.
Okay. Doing the stop on this ad there. We're on the usual helicopter station tonight, the SX-111 receiver, the HP-37 transmitter, and driving the 35 through the amplifier, homebrew amplifier. Sequencer microphone is the Audio Technica AP-2035. Up to the fan down there, that's what we got going here. We're running about 1,060 watts there. Is what we're picking out at, I'm seeing there. So that's what we got going on here. So back to you there, Lynn. K5LYN in the BoatAnchor. Up against K5R.
Well, Rusty, what we can say about that helicopter is it may not be quite right, but it's great on reliability. It always works.
Roger. I'm not going to stay on it too long, but that's probably helping everybody out all the way up and down the band.
Well, yeah, that was always the problem about double sideband. All right, let's see. Who else were the other guys trying to check in there? K5LYN, listening? Okay, a bunch of people. I got a Yankee Lima. You might need to turn your audio down a little bit there. And let me see, did I hear him okay? Mike, was that you? Okay, talk to us.
I've been scolded a lot of times over that, but anyway, old microphone's MC60, amplified MC60 there, and antennas are inverted V, 75 meter inverted V. That's about it. Everybody sounds pretty good. It's just smooth over here, but people I've heard sound pretty good tonight. Inside, okay. Back to you.
Yeah, Mike, I agree with what's been said previously, that the signals are loud tonight, so the band is wide open. We're rocking and rolling tonight, and you're blasting into Austin. Okay, there was a call in again, Yankee Lima. Take a close look and see if that mic gain's higher than usual. Let's figure out who that was. Over to you, K5LYN.
Well, probably better than that. I had a freaking thing wide open. Don't have to get I did that, but anyway, that should be a lot better now than K85LYO. Everything's hopping right along. Might not be fresh my normal scale. I may have my gain still a little bit high. It's staying in the scale. Just barely. It's at the right side of the half of the scale. Anyway. You guys just pretty it up well. There. Let's get a happy median right about there. Anyway. This is K85LYO side. I'm on the PSA30SG, and let's see. Got the electric one, 638 microphone. I'm down for the fourth, no amplifier. Not on this radio anyway. Only damage I had was, I do have a couple of items still for sale. But I'm going to do something a little bit different with those. They're both they're full radio-related items. The only thing I lost antenna-wise was one leg of this dipole, and we replaced it the other night. Seems to be working fine. I think it's resonant right somewhere below 3.5. I don't know. I thought it was 590 up to it. I don't have any antenna on it, so can't really say exactly what's resonant, but I know it's got to be below 3. I just have a word. Well, below 3.5. I can't feel it. Because everywhere else I've looked, I've seen this thing up on dummy load and switched the antenna. It's about 3 to 1. And it seems to go down to just barely above 3 to 1 at about 3.5. So anyway, we put a brand new light on this side. The two items I've got for sale are the stuff I've asked myself for the longest freaking time. But I'm going to try something else. I need a 2-meter FM radio. I got rid of my VHS, UHF radio. Well, I swapped it for a really nice, really nice 11-meter radio. It's nice. It's pretty. It's a real nice one. It's a base station even. So, it's about 11 meters now. It's grand style. Have a nice radio to deal with. Let's see. I can see it. Oh, okay. I've got my immaculate tin
AT200, Alpha Tango 200. It's immaculate. It's beautiful. It works great. It looks fantastic. Original box. And the inserts and even the original wrapping that goes that you put the printer in before you put it in the insert. What they're quoted for, 125. Don't talk about the shipping. I don't know about that. I might be shipping it for that. I don't know. Other item is the Alpha Tango. Wait a minute, do it again. The other item is the item I'm using right now on this 830, the VSO 240, the VSO 240. I don't want nobody to call me, because I screwed up and said it was a 230. Everybody wants to. This is the VSO 240. It's a mechanical VSO, but it works fine for a stable. Looks great. $100. 100. 361-816-7748. 361-816-7748. BoatAnchorNet. KA driver all while.
All right, Todd, when you pulled that mic game down, it sounded the way it needed to sound, so nice work there. All right, who else for the net tonight? K5LYN listening?
KE5Q.
UOA, Steve, is that you?
Hello, Steve. KE0UA, Wichita. Everyone's sounding real good up here tonight. I'm on the Jumbo PF and my KC2100 FM. The also very going for it on MC50 mic. Hopefully it's sounding good as you guys are. Just one check in time. Not all we have here. KE0UOA.
Steve, you're the strongest I ever heard you. Really rocking and rolling. How are we doing up there?
That's about an S9. Well, good for you up there.
It's amazing, isn't it? We did something right in terms of propagation, and there's 100 other guys tried to check in same time you did. Let's see who they were there. Who's out there? K5LYN, I'm listening.
Kilo Echo 5 Quebec.
KE5Q, you got it.
Yeah, Lynn, K5LYN, KE5Q. It's been a while since I checked in. Jim here in Plano. You're sounding great up here. Did Byron, WA5EDX, check in tonight?
Not yet, and by the way, you're another one of the strong ones blowing us out here in Central Austin.
Yeah, well, you're sounding good up here in the Plano. Doing great here tonight. We're not on the boat anchor. I was going to get the Quan 350 going, but I never did turn it on. So we're on the, I guess this is a boat anchor. You know, it's a TS2000. I mean, what is it? That's really a boat anchor, 15 years?
Well, maybe not quite the boat anchor we usually think.
I know. Either that or the Collins KWM2 or S-Line. I'll try to check in next time with that. But anyway, good evening to everybody on the net. And signals are really great tonight. KE5Q, Jim in Plano.
Beautiful signals, Jim. Yeah, the propagation is kind of shocking, really. It's amazing how strong people are. Okay, who else is out there? I'm listening. Oscar. Okay, Oscar. Mike, that's you?
That's me.
Now talk to us.
All right. Well, I'm on the Yaesu FT902 Breast of Mike again tonight. Running through the SL2100 Zulu. Every now and then I'm getting a little arcing out of that thing. I don't know what's going on. It's working great last week, and today it's not playing nice. But anyways, last week I was telling you I was working on a great T4X, which I had a power supply, and the power supply was not for the T4X. It was an aftermarket power supply, and this week I've got it wired up, and I actually turned on the CR4 last night, and everything's working good. It was somewhat of a challenge not having a wiring schematic for that aftermarket power supply, but you know, I got all the voltages right, and it worked out with the Drake TR. One thing I discovered on the Drake was there's no final tubes in it. So that's the next purchase. That's what I got. The I-5 back to net.
If you're not in a hurry, we can probably fix you up for little or nothing. I bought an estate of sweet tubes. Mike. So if you give me some time, I might be able to fix you up. And one quick question, is that, was the plug correctly wired for the Drake?
Negative. The high voltage ends were wired to the low voltage pins. There's two pins, I think, that are like 14 volts. Well, there was almost 900 volts going to those two pins, so I just had to switch a couple of wires around in the connection. But it's working good. Well, I don't know if it's working good until I get finals in it, but you know, it does power up the rig.
Well, it's a good thing you were careful and checked it. Check the fuse too. Make sure it's not a 20 amp fuse or something in there.
Yeah, Roger. It's got a 3 amp fuse in it right now.
Okay, that'll be very. That's probably smaller than it really needs, but that'll be safe. Okay, we'll stay in touch. Out of all those sweet tubes I've got, I can probably fix you up.
Roger. Appreciate it. KI-50 back to net control.
Okay. Maybe I'll take one or two more and then give it to Jim. There's a lot of people out there tonight. So the band, hey, we might be heard in Europe and South America the way the band is. Who else for the net? K5LYN. Okay, there were two people, and one, the audio was pretty strange. Let me hear, was it a Kilo 5 maybe? Let me just hear that person.
Kilo 5, Lima Tango.
Okay, yeah, K5LT, Lyle, you're sounding fine. Maybe what I heard wasn't what I heard. How you doing?
Good evening, Lynn. Everybody on the net? Doing well tonight. Doing good. First time I've been actually home on a Wednesday in a while. I can't check in. I'm up to this shit tonight. I'm on the same page. Also, we're in behind the 201 out being a hitter. Everybody sounded good tonight. I'm like up here and everybody and lots of people checking in, so I won't keep you very long. Everybody sounded good tonight. Thank you, K5LT.
Okay, yeah, everybody is sounding good tonight. It's incredible. All right, let me have one more person.
WK5R recheck.
Did I hear, I didn't hear OUJ, did I, or something like that? Well, let me talk to Papa Zulu then. Yeah, tell us about it. You're sounding fine too, Bill. Nice to hear you. Beautiful propagation and great signals all the way around. Anything else for the net tonight?
The 272 was up last week in the humming, and I got to figure out which one of those caps in that can has gone bad.
Well, replace them all, and that way you know you'll fix it.
There's only 4 in that can. That's a quad can.
That's a lot of trouble. I understand it. All right, I promised Jim I was going to give it to him. KB5ZIV. Jim, the whole world is waiting. K5LYN.
All right, Liz. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, guys, do me a favor. Come with your call signs slowly. Spread them out a little bit, guys, and I'll get you in here.
WK5R recheck.
November 5, Bravo, Tango, Mexico.
All right, there's a couple. Yeah, Rusty, what do you got?
Yeah, that's a gentleman there that had the T4X and the TR4. What tubes did he need? What final tubes did he need? Roger. What are the final tubes in there? How many do you want? I got 10 of them.
I only need 2.
Yeah, where are you located?
I'm in Austin.
Oh, okay. Well, just let me know, and I can send you a couple of them. One of the guys down there that eats breakfast with Leon tested all these for me, and they were all good, so I got plenty of them there. Just make me an offer on a couple of them.
Oh, Roger, Roger. My email address is BoatAnchorNet if you want to take it to an email, and maybe we can chat on the phone.
Okay, I'll do that. Let me write your call sign down so I can look it up here a little bit. What's your call sign again?
India 5, Oscar. Same as Mike.
All right, Mike. I'll shoot you an email. Maybe we can talk on the phone there. All right, back to you there, Jim. Appreciate it. WK5R.
All right, I like it when a plan comes together.
Hey, Mr. Ralph, what's going on?
Well, hello there, Mr. Tim. Let's see, KB5ZIV N5BTM. Spring, Texas, and we survived Harvey. There were two houses separating us in the floodwaters, so being on third base sometimes isn't too bad, I guess. Anyway, this evening we're running a Kenwood TS830 into a homebrew GS35B, about 700-800 watts out. That's going through a Drake MN2700 antenna tuner. We're going up to a trap dipole that operates 7540, maybe a few of the bands there with the tuner. And using a Shure 444D. So that's kind of the rundown here this evening. Over.
I like the audio, man. Sounds great.
All right, Mr. Ralph, well, it's working good for you, brother. I got a good signal on you over here.
Oh, yeah, the band's in great shape, and I think that was Joseph that was in there, so appreciate the flowers. But the old rig, we can hold our nose right and our mouth right. We can keep it on the air. Over.
No, this is LYL. I'm running a 830, but this is Electro Voice 638 that I've got on mine. But yours sounds great. I like it.
Well, thank you. Anyway, Jim, did y'all get any, how much range y'all get down there? Just real quick.
None. Zero.
Nilch. Wow. Well, we got about 25 inches here, over.
Yeah, I didn't need that at all.
I understand. Well, heck, somebody said we need some boats. I said, heck, you don't need a boat, you need an ark. Anyway, back to you there, Jim. KB5ZIV N5BTM.
All right, Ralph, I'm glad y'all survived that, man.
So are we, man. But 3 doors down, man, the stuff 12, 14 foot high piled up across the street.
Roger.
Ralph, this is Joseph. You do sound good.
Well, thank you there. Okay, Joseph, I appreciate that. Over in Magnolia.
That's the one.
All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, if you'll come with your call signs slowly, spread them out a little bit for me, guys. I'll try and get you in here. Yeah, Byron, you're pretty light, but come on.
Maybe I ought to turn the mic gain up a little. Is that better?
How's more like it?
Okay. We're on the Kenwood TS830 tonight. Barefoot. Boy, everybody's blowing my speakers out. Keep turning the RF gain down tonight. Band sure is good. Up in the same old inverted V, MC50 mic. Same old. This is a rig I've been doing a lot of adjusting on the carry oscillator and the LSB USB oscillators. I'm about tired of. I'm sure the trimmers are clean now as much as I've adjusted them. Anyhow, if the audio sounds halfway decent, I may just have to put the case on this one. That's all I know for sure. Boy, I love the cooler weather we got today. I think I can live with that. I think I can live with thaw coming. But my pond's still only half full. I needed more rain. Didn't get that much. All right, back to you, Jim. KB5ZIV, WA5EDX. 1 month of Delta.
Yeah, well, I'm sure some of them that got that 52 inches that'll love to send it to you.
Oh, yeah. That'd have made me a low-interest loan on that, I bet.
I think he better weld that thing back together. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you got it pretty close.
Okay. Put a case on it.
All right. Anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net this evening? Come with your call sign. Slowly spread them out for me, guys.
Quebec Sierra recheck.
All right, I'll get you in a minute. NFC, come on.
We had about 100 yards from no amplifier. We went in a fair range loop with that 20 foot average.
All right, brother, it's working for you. Not a problem here.
Yeah, conditions are real good tonight. I'm here. Everybody's real good.
Yeah, that's good. Everything looks good on my end anyway. Anything else for us this evening?
This is a hand mic. The standard hand mic that comes with the radio. And that's about it.
Roger. He's doing the job, man.
All right, everything, man. That was good.
All right, brother. All right, anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net this evening? Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. You had a recheck?
Yeah, just a quick one. I forgot to mention a while ago, somebody reminded me just a second ago. Folks are only 30 days away from Delta, and y'all know what that means. We are sure going to have some fun. I think everybody here that generally participates knows everything there is to know about it. So, y'all come on down. We'll be waiting for you. KM5QX.
We'll definitely be there.
Contact.
Hey, there's the contact.
You what?
Somebody said contact. Who's that? Yeah, Doc.
Yeah, just Jay for a second.
Sure.
KM5QX from KA5 all out.
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
Where I could find a pretty good 2-meter radio, or maybe even a low-end dual band or something. I got a real nice tuner and external VFO. I'll trade you for it. KA5 all that's it.
We'll see what we can do. I might have a line on something I'm waiting for a guy to talk to. You wouldn't be interested in a 208H, would you?
Yes, I would.
We might do something with that. I'll get with you later. Okay, back to you then.
Appreciate it. You still have my number, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. Back to you. Appreciate y'all.
Okay. All right, guys, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. If you would like to check in with us this evening, if you'll come with your call sign, slowly spread them out a little bit for me, guys, and we'll try and get you in here. Well, then, we might have finally done it.
Well, we've been, you consider joining the pre-net, we've been here about an hour and a half. I'm ready to call it. So let me just ask, anybody want to talk to me about anything before I wander down over here? K5LYN.
Yeah, Lynn, Kilo Lima 7, Charlie Delta.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
I just want to thank you and Jim for doing this. I mean, the conditions tonight were fantastic. There was hardly a station that was below S9, and I copied everybody great. Conditions were great, a lot of check-ins, and I really appreciate what you all do. That's all I got.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, it was bizarre. Like we had a reflector up there, you know. The signals were coming in like I haven't heard them in a long time. A lot of fun. But I think it's time to wind down, so I'll say my 73s, and we'll do this again next week, and go from there. So KB5ZIV, Jim, here's K5LYN. Listen out.
All right, Mr. Lynn. All right, folks, this is KB5ZIV. You're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. Have we missed anyone this evening? Is there anyone else that would like to check in with us? All right, not hearing any, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you coming by here and taking the time to check in with us. Because, guys, without you, we can't do this. And I know Lynn and myself and Guy, we all understand what it takes to get these things warmed up and get them up and going. And we also understand what it takes to keep them going. So we definitely appreciate it. Sorry about that little feedback there. And you had to cut this other one back. Anyway, so hopefully y'all have a good week. And hopefully we're going to see all y'all next Wednesday. I want to extend all the 73s all the way around, and I'm glad to hear almost nobody had any real damage. Other than Ron down there by the coast. That's the only one I know of, and we'll keep him in our prayers. So 73s, let me turn this back to normal amateur use from KB5ZIV.
Well, that was pretty darn good. I bet you that solar flare had something to do with it.
Yeah, you know what? You're all right. I talked to a guy that talks a lot to Captain Ron, KG5BZ, said all of his swan stuff got flooded. Apparently he's got a pretty big swan collection, and a lot of it got flooded.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Who was that, Jeff?
That was Captain Ron over there in, oh shucks, was that Port Aransas Pass?
Port Aransas, yeah,
Port Aransas, okay.
That's still pretty close to water. That's where my sister is. Their trailer's the last.
Yeah, I've never been to his place over there, but there's a lot of parts of Port Aransas that are pretty rough.
I'm looking at my CS590 back up. I'm ready to be able to run 6,700 watts.
Alrighty. Now I'm probably going to turn the other one in a minute as soon as I get this common power supply back in its case.
Roger. Well, everyone call me. I'll be here.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to talk on your radio when it's underwater.